Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy again, Chris, here back with some more Chris Wrestling reviews to get you guys. My channel, it's known now as KDV, here on YouTube.com, formerly known as Chris Wrestling Views. So today, you guys, we're going to jump into the AEW Double or Nothing. I know you've seen the title, but before I get started in full with this video, I want to say, make sure if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment and a like as well. Just trying to grow my channel, as much as I can, because I like having interactions with my wrestling fans. And so I just like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions, over any professional wrestling that I do, whether it's from AEW, WWE, or so on and so forth, just to name those two main companies first. All right, so anyways, please do that, you guys, if you would like. So AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view was live last night, you guys, from Daily Place in Jacksonville, Florida. The crowd did come back, you guys. If you didn't see the show, then it was very entertaining, I have to say the least. Some of the matches were some of the matches were okay, but some of the matches were predictable. But then again, you guys, it was still phenomenal. So first match we had the Machine Brian Cage versus Hangman Adam Page. You guys, so basically in this match, Ricky Starks and Hook tried to help Brian Cage win, but Brian Cage, he ended up telling Ricky Starks and Taz's son Hook that he doesn't want any help from them. But Hangman Adam Page loops through the rope, hits like a lariat. I think it was like a net breaker, clothesline lariat onto Brian Cage and picked up the victory. That match did have back and forth action within it, and I gave that match a 3.8. And it was a great thing to see Adam Page win. What is next for Team Taz with Brian Cage? Will Brian Cage leave Team Taz, or what will happen? Because I see that Brian Cage, he's doing what is best, not cheating during the match, not having help from anybody else, but wanting to show that he is the bigger man, in Team Taz. All right, so yeah, you guys, that was a pretty good match, I have to say the least. Second match of the night, we had, you guys, we had the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson versus John Moxley and Eddie Kingston for the AEW World Tag Team titles. So the ending of this match, you guys, Mox tried to fight through the super kicks. He started bleeding, and then Matt and Nick Jackson, Matt had one arm, Nick had the other arm, and they started doing like the knee strikes to John Moxley's head, you guys. And then after then, that's when the Young Bucks, one of them ended up pinning pinning John Moxley to retain their tag team titles. I gave that match a 3.8 as well. What is next, you guys, for Moxley and Kingston? Will they still target the Elite group, or what will happen next? Also with the Young Bucks as well, you guys, who will be in line to face them next for the AEW World Tag Team titles? I'm really interested in seeing who will it be. All right, so congratulations to those guys, having that great match that they had. All right, third match we had, you guys, it was the Casino Battle Royale. First person we had, you guys, that drew the club card, which was Christian Cage. And then second, we had Matt Sydal. Then third, Powerhouse Hobbs. Fourth, Dustin Rhodes. Fifth, Platinum Mask Caster. He came out rapping and, just making little jokes, here and there, about all the people that were in the ring except Powerhouse Hobbs. So then, after then, we guys, those superstars, they fought, trying to push each other out. Two of them got pushed out. I don't really remember whom. Then they pulled out the next card, who drew the diamond card, which was, first person was Matt Hardy. He ended up getting attacked. Then the second person, I can't remember his name, you guys. I kind of made a mistake and put Evil Uno, but that wasn't Evil Uno. Comment down below of who that was, you guys. I apologize. Third, we had Nick Camarado, which is a member of the Factory Group. Fourth, we had Serpentico. He ended up getting thrown into the ring by his partner because I guess he didn't want to be in the match or so. So after then, guys, all those superstars fought, and then the next card that they pulled, which was the Hearts. The Hearts card ended up being the Varsity Blondes, Brian Pillman Jr. and his tag team partner. Then they had the second person came out was Colt Cabana. Third person came out was a member of the Acclaim group, Anthony Bowens. Fourth, we had Penta El Cero Miedo. And so all those superstars fought. Next, after then, next card was the Spades. The first person came out was Jungle Boy. Then we had Lee Johnson. And then after then, after a little time then, they pulled out the Joker card. And it was the debut of Leo Rush, you guys. He ended up debuting in the match, but he ended up getting eliminated. And then, you guys, it came down to Matt Hardy, Christian Cage, and Jungle Boy. Matt Hardy ended up getting eliminated, so it left it down to two people, which was Christian Cage and Jungle Boy. So they fought, you guys, and fought and fought. And so Jungle Boy ends up winning, and he will receive a AEW World Title shot. Sometime whenever he chooses on, receiving it. And I was surprised by Jungle Boy actually winning because, we all thought that Christian Cage would have won or whomever your pick was going to be. But Jungle Boy ends up winning, and Christian Cage, congratulated him, on that win and that he deserves the world title. He was doing the little belt thing like that. And then, he slapped Jungle Boy on his chest. But, you guys, it was a pretty interesting match to see. But, it was pretty cool. All right, so fourth match we had, you guys, we had Anthony Ogogo. Well, the Governor Anthony Ogogo with QT Marshall versus the American Dream as he fought last night. As him being Cody Rhodes with Arn Anderson. So Anthony Ogogo and Rhodes, they end up brawling, all the good stuff, back and forth competition. I have to say the least, you guys. Also, you guys, within this match, Cody Rhodes ended up winning by hitting the verdict backbreaker. Well, hitting the verdict breaker for the win. As QT Marshall, he's looking around like he was, not really in shock, but he looked like he wanted to beat up Cody Rhodes or do something, but he just stayed on the outside and, just like, wow. But anyways, you guys, I gave that match a 3.5. And let me go back to the Casino Battle Royal. Let me see what I gave that rating. That rating, I didn't give it a rating, you guys, but I'll give it a 5 for all that hard work, all those superstars that was in the Casino Battle Royal put in. All right, so let's go to the fifth match. We had, you guys, we had the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer versus the Best Man Miro. So during this match, you guys, it was a pretty interesting match. Jake the Snake Roberts comes out with the bag with the snake inside of it. But Miro catches Jake the Snake Roberts trying to throw the snake onto Miro, and Miro ends up throwing the whole bag with the snake in it up on the entrance ramp, and then tries to set up for the super kick onto Jake the Snake. But after then, Lance Archer ends up coming in, hitting the choke slam and trying to go for the pin, and that's when Miro kicked out. But Miro did his submission move where, his submission where he sits on your back and pulls up on your, pulls up on your neck while your arms is hanging over his legs, and end up passing out, you guys. So your winner and still TNT champion, Miro. Who will be next to face Miro for the championship? Will it be Lance Archer once again in in one more match, or what will happen next? So I gave that match a 3.7. Congratulations to both of those guys. putting out a great match. Sixth match we had, you guys. We had Hikaru Shida. She's been champion for 372 days, you guys. One of the greatest. I'm talking about one of the greatest, like anywhere. Like all the wrestlers who got, like all the wrestlers, like Japanese wrestlers, you guys, that I've seen, Chinese wrestlers who I've seen, you guys, within the women division. No one at all can top Hikaru Shida. She definitely had a battle with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And I'm telling you guys, this match was the best match. This match right here, you guys, was my favorite match of the night, I have to say the least. Man, it was like back and forth competition. I couldn't jot everything down in my notes. But I'll tell you this, Rebel tries to help Britt Baker, but Shida has the title. And Dr. Britt Baker ends up super kicking Shida, and after she hits like that, hits like that super kick on on Shida, then Dr. Britt Baker lays down the belt and hits a curb stomp with Shida's head hitting the title belt and ends up throwing it out. Referee almost seen it, but he didn't. But Shida still kicked out, you guys. And then so Dr. Britt Baker later throughout the match, she ends up locking in the lockjaw submission, where she puts on that glove and puts the finger, puts her whole fingers right here inside of the mouth, you guys. And Dr. Britt Baker made Hikaru Shida tap out. Your winner and the new AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And you guys, like I said, it was one of my favorite matches. I gave that match, you guys, a 7-star, match out of all the matches. And then, you guys, we have the 7th match where we had Scorpio Sky versus Ethan Page. Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page versus Sting and Darby Allin. Sting actually pulled, out one of his, pulled out like one of his old Sting, moves and everything, you guys. He jumped off things, and he did so much, you guys, in this match than I've seen than when Sting have ever wrestled. And so, you guys, your winners of this match is Sting and Darby Allin. But what had happened, you guys, was Sky was trying to go for a like a springboard type DDT thing on Sting, but Sting catches Scorpio Sky in the Scorpion Death Drop and picks up the pin. So I gave that match a 4.2. So let's see what next, you guys, for Darby Allin and the Icon Sting. And then we had the main event, you guys, where we had Kenny Omega versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy versus Pac. And you guys, it was like reversal after reversal between Orange Cassidy and Kenny Omega. And so, you guys, it was like 1, 2, 3, nope, roll, 1, 2, 3, nope, roll, 1, 2, 3. And then Orange Cassidy was trying to bridge up as like before that, like after that happened, you guys, we see Pac tries to, going, for a 450 and ends up landing on the chest of Orange Cassidy and Kenny Omega, you guys. And that was pretty awesome as well. And so, but Kenny Omega really knocked out the referee, you guys, and does his heel tactics he always does, and end up retaining his AEW retain his AEW world title. And we already know Jungle Boy won the Casino Battle Royal, but will he challenge Omega this soon, or who will challenge Omega next? So, you guys, out of the whole show, you guys, of AEW 1 out of 10 star, AEW Double or Nothing, 1 out of 10 stars, I have to give that show a 9.5, you guys, to say the least, because it was an incredible show. I appreciate everything that AEW did last night. Shout out to Tony Khan as well, the AEW president of the company. Also, he's the owner of the Jackson Jaguars as well. Let's see how the Jackson Jaguars, his team, will you know, rank, you know, this year. Hopefully they will do pretty good this year. Later, when the football season start back, I think it's like the end of August or the first or second week of September, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching KDV here on YouTube.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get other people to subscribe to my channel as well. I still have a lot of content and a lot of things that I want to do here on my channel. And I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, thank you guys once again.
It's the 808 plug.
Yeah, I got them shooters on go, they gon' push up in business and hop out and blow. Yeah, she wanna keep it a secret, I push up on her and we fuck on the low. Yeah.